Giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rahahakwadash. Double honors unto the elder high priest that taught my elder apostles. Double honors unto my elder apostles and elder bishops at Great Millstone, or GMS. Peace and blessings unto the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, this is the brother Atazaria from the Great Millstone, Houston. And I'm going to get right into this lesson. We're going to be in the book of Baruch, the 3rd chapter. All right. And as always, Lord willing, this will be edifying, okay? This is Baruch chapter 3 and verse 7. It says, "And for this cause thou hast put thy fear in our hearts, and we know that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." All right, it's the beginning, okay? Because fear produces obedience, okay? And it shows that we believe that there is a higher power. If we do believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and we believe in his judgments, okay, and we don't want to be on the bad side of those judgments. We want to receive a mark of exemption, okay, in that time. All right, and even up before that time, because the Lord, he chastens his sons, okay. So we try to do the best, do right to the best of our ability, which means, being charitable, being a brother, following these laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, okay? Pushing this word, all right? Because even before the great day of judgment, we don't want to be, getting popped too much. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, fear is that key, okay? Baruch 3 and 7, "And for this cause thou hast put thy fear," okay, the fear of the Most High. And hey, like we preach, as the scriptures say, we persuade men through the terror of the Lord, man. Okay? A power, whatever the worst thing you could think of that ever happened in the history of mankind, okay? The Most High made it happen. Deuteronomy, real fast, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 39. It says, "See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. For I lift up my hand to heaven and say, I live forever." Okay? So the Most High kills, he brings down, he creates life, he brings death, okay? In the worst ways, okay? And in the most joyous things as well, okay? Everything is through the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, okay? So the worst tragedies and catastrophes anyone could ever think of, those were at the power and the command of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, okay? So he is a power greatly, all right, to be feared greatly, okay? To the intent, all right, that we should call upon thy name, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and praise thee in our captivity, okay? And we do that, all right? It says, "For we have called to mind," okay, "all the iniquity of our forefathers that sinned before thee," okay? "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse." And we definitely have been. I mean, they look at us like I said in the previous video, animals, okay? In the video I did about Diddy and that mega something Morris, something, I forgot his name, the mega pastor that got caught up, you see, which he received probation, and or he's gonna receive probation in like 6 months, 6 months in, and 9 years probation for what he did, okay, which he was with a minor. And Diddy was just a nasty, freaky freak, okay, with a bunch of consenting adults, okay? So he gets 4 years, and it was never even able to be bonded out. And as I said in the previous video, okay, I am no way in any mean, shape, or form advocating for P. Diddy. Okay, he's a 2/3 that's going to be destroyed. All right. Anyway, we are in our captivity. All right. Let me go back. Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse. Okay, talking about that situation. They was on the comments, they was talking about how he was an animal. Okay, it's a reproach and a curse. Okay, and to be subject to payments. All right, like it's saying Haggai. What's that? 1:6. Let me see. Going the wrong way. Went too far. All right, 1:6. Yep, that's it. Haggai 1:6. Ye have sown much and bring in little. We work a lot and don't got much. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages. Okay, you go to work, you get your money, whatnot. Earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes. So you get your money, you drop it into the bag, and you look back in the bag, it's all gone. Soon as you get it, it's just like it's like a recycling. You know, it's like that circle. Okay, it's just going round and round. All the while we in the hamster wheel going round and round. You know, so basically, you just working to go to work. All right, and all the work we put in. All right, because we keep this hamster wheel going. Us tribes. What do we have to show for it? Okay, we're the ones on that wheel, you know, turning the generator so the whole place can have power. Jake don't even realize the power that they got. If all Jake just sat down for a week, this place will be through. It'd be through in the first day, man. It wouldn't be able to make it yet. Oh, and these farmers are finding that out. They finding it out the hard way. Okay? Anyway, going back, Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us. All right, we've been scattered because we're under a curse. All right, that's part of the curse, is us being scattered. Okay, for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, right? According to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay, hear Israel. Okay, not everybody. Hear Israel, the commandments of life. Okay, and we're the Israelites. Okay, not them small hats. Okay, it says, hear Israel, the commandments of life. Okay, give ear to understand wisdom. All right, spiritual ears. All right, and only spiritual ears are going to understand. Okay, and only spiritual ears are going to be given to the elect. They're going to keep them spiritual ears. Okay, because there's going to be other guys, they're going to shut their ears up that once were enlightened. Okay, that tasted the heavenly gift. Okay, they're going to spit it out proverbially. Okay, verse 10. How happened it, Israel, that thou art in thine enemy's land, that thou art waxen old in a strange country, that thou art defiled with the dead, that thou art counted with them that go down into the grave? Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom. And that's what happened. Turning our backs on Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay? That's how it got to this point. As a matter of fact, let's do this. No, we got to go to Deuteronomy 28, and we'll bring out verse 1. Deuteronomy 28 and 1. And it shall come to pass if, and look, this is only for us. Okay? This is only for us. It says, it shall, let me take these off because I can't see what's wrong for the phone port. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, the Israelites, okay, that the Lord thy God, thy power, Yahweh thy power, okay, will set thee on high above all nations, making a clear separation. Same book, Deuteronomy 7 and 6. We are a special people unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, above all the people that are on the earth, man. Okay? And we had an agreement with the Heavenly Father, and we broke that agreement. Okay? Let's drop to 15. We'll read 2 as well. It says, and all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, Yahweh thy power. Okay, and then it goes into the blessings. Now, when you get to verse 15, it says, but it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. And now there's a remnant turning back to the voice of the Lord, man. And the way that they're hearing that voice is through his servants, the prophets. The Heavenly Father will do nothing but he revealed his secrets to his servants, the prophets. Okay? So they're hearing the prophets speak, Romans 10. Okay? And now they're listening to the voice of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua again. All right? In the land of our captivity. Okay? We're remembering ourselves. Okay? Deuteronomy 28 and 15, but it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, because we got 2/3 that won't listen to the word of the Lord through the mouths of the prophets. And that's the way the Most High got it set up, man. Okay? It's beautiful, man. You know, people look at us like we done lost our minds, we wasting our time, yada, yada, yada. I can't believe y'all still doing it, whatever. Great. Great. Better y'all than us. Okay? Check it out. At least we got something that at least gives us a chance. Right? You people in the world ain't got nothing that give you no 2/3 of our people, y'all don't have nothing that gives you a chance of salvation. Jesus ain't it. Okay? Jesus ain't it. It hadn't been it. This is the only thing that's destroying this devil's power structure. You see? This gospel of the kingdom, okay, shall go out in all the world, and then shall the end come. Now we at the end. This thing just got crunked up. Okay? We only been in this since 2007, 8, one of them. However many years, you know. That little bit of time. And look what all done took place since then. Boy, look how much stuff done happened in this year. Okay? Really since the scamdemic. Okay? Ever since the C1 Nina, you know? Look how much done happened. And see? Now it's heating up again. Watch all these old heads gonna just start falling out. Hey, I've been around. Okay? It's gonna be more and more guys popping their heads out talking about, oh, I'm Israel. Yeah, well, where you been? Where y'all at? You know? That ain't being diligent. That ain't showing no type of urgency or spirit of haste to get out of here. By not pushing the word, they make that make sense. Okay? Now let me go back to Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, Yahweh thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. And that's what we have. We're under those curses. Okay? We are a reproach. Okay? We are a byword. You know, as the scriptures say. Matter of fact, let me do this. Let's put in byword. Should come up. Proverb and a byword. Yep, 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment. Deuteronomy 28 and 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword. Negro, nigger, African American, Afro American, black, Hispanic, Mexican, Dominican, Haitian, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rican, Puerto. Asti. The hell is that a nationality? A rich poet. Hey, what are you, man? I'm rich poet. Okay. So if I'm from Port Arthur, I'm a Port Arthuran? Oh, I mean, come on, man. People don't think logically. And we understand why. They've been dumbed down and put on their treadmill, you know? And that's all part of the curses. Okay? Let's go. Let's see. Let me do this. Let me just put in byword. BYWORD. Let's see what else we can get. Yep. Psalms 144. Call out Yahweh El Shai. Psalms 44 and 14. Thou makest us a byword among the heathen, a shaking of the head among the people. You see? So I mean, that's it. You know? You see? And yeah. 2/3 of our people are shameless daughters. Anyway, let's go back to Baruch. All right. Go to the green. All right. Baruch 3 and 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us, right? For reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God. Hear, Israel, the commandments of life. All right. This is for life, eternal. Give ear to understand wisdom. How happened it? Yeah, okay, we read all the way to 11. All right. And read why. Okay. So let me skip down to 10 because it said how it happened to Israel. How did this happen to us? Okay. And we just got the answer. Okay. Let me read 13. 12 and 13. Baruch 3 and 12. Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom. You see? For if thou hadst walked in the way of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, thou shouldest have dwelt in peace forever. But that's the reason why we're here. Okay? And that's probably going to be the title of this lesson. And Lord willing, it was edifying. Just a quick hit, you know, getting that daily bread out, man. Okay? Feeding the flock. If you love me, feed my lambs. Okay? So with that, it's on to the next. Until then, I say shalom.